The room isn't cold. Nothing touched your skin, yet tiny bumps suddenly appear across your arms. Your hairs stand upright. Your heart beats a little faster. And for a moment, your body behaves as though something important just happened. Perhaps a beautiful piece of music begins to play. Perhaps someone whispers a frightening story. Perhaps you suddenly remember a moment from years ago. Different experiences, the exact same reaction. Goosebumps are one of the strangest things your body still does. Almost everyone experiences them, yet very few people stop to ask why. Because the answer begins millions of years before the first human ever existed. Long before cities, long before fire, long before language, our distant mammal ancestors were covered in thick fur. That fur did far more than keep them warm. It helped them survive. When the air became cold, tiny muscles attached to each hair contracted. Scientists call these tiny muscles erector pili. As they tightened, every hair stood upright. The layer of trapped air between the hairs became thicker. That extra insulation slowed the loss of body heat. For a small furry animal, that tiny advantage could mean surviving a freezing night. But warmth was only half the story. Those same muscles had another remarkable purpose: fear. Imagine a wild cat suddenly facing a predator. In a fraction of a second, its fur rises. The animal instantly appears larger, more intimidating, more dangerous. It is a bluff, but sometimes a bluff is enough. A predator looking for an easy meal may hesitate. That hesitation can save a life. Millions of years of evolution rewarded animals that reacted quickly, not calmly, not logically, quickly. Your own body inherited that ancient system. But something changed. Over hundreds of thousands of years, humans gradually lost most of their body hair. Scientists still debate exactly why. Some believe reduced body hair helped regulate body temperature during long-distance walking and running. Others argue it reduced parasites and disease. Whatever the reason, the muscles remained. Today, they still contract exactly as they did in our furry ancestors. Only now, there's very little hair left to raise. The result is Goosebumps, an ancient survival program running on a modern body. If Goosebumps no longer help us look bigger, why haven't they disappeared? Because evolution rarely deletes, it modifies. If a feature no longer causes problems, it can remain for countless generations. Your appendix still exists, your wisdom teeth still appear. Goosebumps joined that long list of evolutionary leftovers. But something unexpected happened. Humans found entirely new reasons to activate the same system. Listen carefully to your favorite song. At exactly the right moment, a powerful note arrives. Your arms suddenly tingle, tiny bumps spread across your skin. Nothing is attacking you, nothing is making you cold. So why does your body react? Researchers studying music have discovered something fascinating. Goosebumps often appear during moments of intense emotional surprise, especially when your expectations are suddenly exceeded. Psychologists call these moments emotional peaks. Your brain predicts what comes next. When reality becomes even more powerful than expected, your nervous system responds. One important chemical involved is dopamine. Dopamine helps signal reward, motivation, and learning. When an unexpected emotional moment arrives, your brain briefly floods with activity. Goosebumps can follow. That is why a movie soundtrack, a choir, or a single voice can sometimes send chills down your spine. Have you ever noticed that certain memories create the exact same feeling? A forgotten photograph, the smell of your childhood home, a familiar perfume, the sound of someone's laugh. Suddenly, you are transported backward through time. Your brain is not simply remembering, it's reliving. Emotion strengthens memory, and memory strengthens emotion. The two systems constantly reinforce one another. Sometimes they become powerful enough to activate the same ancient survival response. Even stories can trigger goosebumps. A dramatic ending, an unexpected sacrifice, a moment of incredible courage. Your body responds before your conscious mind fully understands why. That's because emotion travels through older parts of the brain remarkably quickly. Structures including the amygdala constantly scan your surroundings, not just for danger, but for significance. Anything deeply meaningful receives priority, long before your rational mind catches up. Goosebumps remind us that humans are emotional creatures first, logical creatures second. Perhaps the strangest trigger of all is awe. Standing beneath the northern lights, looking across the Grand Canyon, watching the Earth from space, or seeing millions of stars on a perfectly dark night. People across cultures described remarkably similar feelings: small, connected, speechless. Scientists have found that experiences of awe can reduce our focus on ourselves while increasing our sense of connection to something larger. Goosebumps frequently accompany that feeling. It's as though your nervous system briefly whispers, "Pay attention, this matters." Scientists still don't completely understand every pathway involved, but one thing is clear: goosebumps are far more than random bumps on the skin. They're echoes, tiny physical reminders that your body still carries instructions written millions of years ago, instructions that once protected small mammals from freezing nights, from hungry predators, from disappearing forever. Today, those same instructions respond to music, to memories, to beauty, to fear, to wonder. Your ancestors grew goosebumps because survival depended on reacting instantly. You grow goosebumps because your brain still recognizes moments that deserve your complete attention. Perhaps that's why goosebumps feel so mysterious. They're one of the few moments when your ancient past quietly reaches through time and taps you on the shoulder. The next time your skin suddenly tingles, take a moment before brushing it aside. Ask yourself a simple question: what did my brain just decide was important? Because the answer may reveal something remarkable. Your body remembers a world your conscious mind has long forgotten. The world is full of questions waiting to be answered. If you enjoyed today's journey, give this video a like and subscribe to What Made Us so you never miss a new exploration. Leave your biggest why or what if question in the comments. It could become a future episode. Until next time, stay curious.